Ooh. Insert angelic chorus sound effect and dramatic lens flare here. No, seriously, do that in your own head because I don't have either the budget or the wherewithal or the editing skills to do so on my own. So, just imagine it. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. I actually had a bit of an intersection here with the Bill's Beer Fridge series. I was chatting with JM the other day, and he had a beer called the Purple Monster. And I was like, you know what, that looks familiar. I think there's one in the beer fridge. And he hit me up, but he said, this is really good. I'm putting in a viewer request for you to do a review of it. I'm like, well, shit. We're going to fulfill the viewer request and do a Bill's Beer Fridge video at the same time. Because it turns out I was right. We've got a can of the Purple Monster. This is a blueberry and pineapple Berliner Weiss small batch ale from Birch Brewing. See, I didn't even notice that when you posted it the other day about White Birch. Is it the Berliner Weiss is the raspberry and the other ones? They don't have the special names. They just have different fruit combos. But yeah, 5.5% ABV, blueberry and pineapple. These guys are out of Nashua, New Hampshire. I got a buddy who lives in the Nashua area, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, the Purple Monster. I'm surprised Bill allowed anything that might compete with the Green Monster in there. But anyway, that's beside the point. He did like his sours, and a fruited Berliner Weiss can be very similar to a sour, so that's kind of what I'm expecting out of this. But we'll see. I do see why they called it the Purple Monster. There's definitely more blueberry color than pineapple in there, but it's tempered with a bit of yellowish tinge from the pineapple, and I had to find the button for the light. But look at that. Not as purple under this light, closer to a puce, but it's very clear. It's not cloudy at all, which isn't a bad thing. Tons of little bubbles coming up from under there. It's almost effervescing like a soda because it's not maintaining a head. Of course, I didn't do a very aggressive pour, but just look at all those bubbles. That one stream of them coming up right here. This is a beautiful color, though. I could look at this all day long. I say that about a lot of beers, but it's a very interesting, different color. Loving that. Now, see, with the light off of it, it looks a little more purple, even though it's got a tinge of yellow down here, but this looks more like blueberry juice than it does with the light under it. Interesting aroma. It's reminiscent of Woodland Farms Brewery's Green Ghost, and I found one other fruited beer that had a similar aroma, and it's I attributed it at the time to the Woodruff syrup, but it doesn't have a complete ingredients list here, but there's just this odd bitterness to it. I mean, I'm getting hints of fruitiness. But yeah, just this odd finish to the aroma that just reminds me of the same thing I was getting in the Green Ghost. And whatever that other one was, I can't remember right now. So that's an interesting smell, but I'm not getting like a huge burst of blueberry or pineapple in that. Nice medium light mouthfeel. It's got a little bit of body. And smooth. Easy to drink. Going down good. There's definitely some blueberry flavor in there. It's got that tartness of the blueberries. Hinted the acidic pineapple up front. A bit of sweetness right in the middle there, and then the tartness from the blueberries comes through. But I'm definitely getting hints of pineapple and blueberry. It's not like hitting me over the head with the flavor, but it's definitely there. And other than that, just a nice general light beeriness. Like I'm getting some hints of graininess. It's good. Really good. Smooth, easy to drink. And now, in the finish, like on the very back of the palate, I'm getting that same odd bitterness flavor. So again, I can't quite put my finger on it. The one beer I had that gave me a distinct ingredient I could possibly attribute it to was that Green Ghost from Woodland Farms with the woodruff syrup. But again, I've also had another sour that didn't mention woodruff syrup that had a similar flavor, and now a third beer that has that bit of a flavor. It's not as intense as it was with the others I mentioned, but it's still there. And again, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's different enough to be pleasant and surprising. Blueberry, pineapple, odd taste in the finish that's getting my attention. Smooth, easy to drink, nice and light. I think I'm going to hit this with a 4.5 out of 5. Pardon. It's about as close to a perfect beer as I can get without actually getting that, that wow reaction. Maybe if I was tasting like a lot more pineapple, because the pineapple doesn't always come through in beers. They try to pair it with a hoppiness that overshadows it. Maybe if I was getting a lot more pineapple or a bigger burst of both pineapple and blueberry, it would be bumped up into that wow category, but I didn't quite get that wow reaction, just a, hey, this is really good and I got nothing bad to say about it. So, good call, Jay. Thanks for the heads up. I am not surprised that Bill had one of these in the fridge. When I got it, it had one. I'm willing to bet that there were probably more, because this is one that once you have one, you want more. I'm wishing I had a couple more to go after this. So I'm guessing that's what happened there. But again, it's just an assumption. Anyway, yeah, so another really great beer selection from the fridge. We'll keep working our way through it. Anyway, that's just what I have to say about this one. Hit me up down below in the comments with the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about it. Jay, I already know, but feel free to comment anyway. Love talking to you guys. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Once you subscribe, click on that little bell icon so you get a notification when I post a new video. Till next time, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.